The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
So the Houston starting five. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the three, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the 1. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint.
Need some energy out there, MP. You're up.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Şengün. And it comes off the front of the rim. Spurs trail by 7. And here's Paul. Shoots over Eason. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 8 points.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Thompson. Blocked. Pass to Paul. Now here's Johnson. Takes a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And with this latest run, they've really cut into the lead. Now's their chance to tie things up.
Well, tie it up or take the lead, perhaps, huh? A lot of good, solid performances are needed to pull out the win, but they're grinding along. I like that.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Slim, defended by Thompson. Slim with a bucket.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Johnson passes to Slim. The 3-ball. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. VanVleet outside. Pass to Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Slim. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Slim's got his second bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
VanVleet outside. one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
Paul taking his time here. Here he goes. Pass to Slim from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Misses the wing 3. For San Antonio, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Slim misses. Houston in the lead. Here's VanVleet. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Paul, guarded by VanVleet. And he gets it to go. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Smith. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Slim, pass to Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Thompson scanning the floor. It's tipped. Lays out. And he gets it back. 4 on the clock. And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Thompson's shot is off.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
That gives him the lead. Slim's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
The Rockets trail. VanVleet outside. Pass to Thompson. There's the block. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Holiday in at the point. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
He's off on the first. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Jones, the pass to Barnes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Here's Whitmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he can't get the first one. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And Houston making a change here. Holiday is checked in. He hits the second from the line. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise. Hey, come around.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Tipped away. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Ali, thanks for that.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Slim. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Whitmore. Outside Holiday. Outside Eason. The 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Slim. Good work defensively by Whitmore. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Eason. Outside Whitmore. Landale with a screen. Whitmore with it. Picked up by Collins. Landale. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. That puts him in the lead. Landale's got 6 points.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Slim. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Whitmore with it. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Outside Johnson from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the game. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Landale. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Thompson, he's checked in for Eason. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. It's Sengun, high post. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Wembanyama against Sengun. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got his 5th rebound in this one. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Sengun, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Sengun out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Vassell, he's open. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. And it's Brooks missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Sohan. Over Smith. The shot by Sohan, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson passes to Brooks. Now VanVleet. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up top Vassell. Now Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Paul's got 12 points.
You know what? Even as he's advanced in his career, you got to be impressed with Paul's ability to still dominate on offense.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And he drops the first. The season is still young, but it's been interesting to watch some of the rookies. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs. They're up by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
36.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. And this question comes to us from Mindful Journey. Let's see. What was the best class you ever took? I'm assuming both of you took them.
Oh, come on. I have my degrees. Shaq has 4. But I'd like to say my best class technically is the Jet Academy. Look it up, jetacademy.com.
Well, my class was human resource development. I have a doctorate in that, I might add.
Well, I think you just did. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Slim in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Thompson in the post. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Slim. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Paul, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. For the tie. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Van Vliet against Paul. Pass to Slim. Wembanyama with it. Johnson on the wing, covered by Smith. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Here's Johnson. Rockets with a rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Thompson, and unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Slim. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jones finds Barnes. Here's Slim. 13 points in the game. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Jones. Count that one. And the Spurs lead by 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Smith passes to Brooks. Blocked! Back come the Spurs in transition. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Spurs making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Shepherd. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Green, a screen. Houston with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Barnes. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side Jones. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Slim. The bank shot, no good.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Here's Whitmore outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Whitmore's got 8. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Spurs out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Green. Shepherd is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Whitmore in at the small forward position.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Brooks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one's on Zach Collins.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
At the line for the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
That one misses.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shepard, defended by Jones. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Landale misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Jones. To the inside. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Jones. And now a 10-point San Antonio lead. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Brooks, right side. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's gotten his first basket of the night. Spurs lead by 8. Jones feels it out. Pass to Barnes. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Landale. And here's Whitmore. Outside, Green to the middle. And that one's good for Brooks.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Barnes. Here's Slim. Brooks defending. 5 to shoot. Slim, pass to Collins. The 3 from Barnes. Hits a 3-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Pass to Shepard. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Branham. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Slim. That shot is off. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate's checked in for Shepard. Rockets trail by 11. Started by Vassell, and it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Devin Vassell.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Thompson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And so he hits both.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Here's Slim. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now Paul. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Paul against Van Vliet. Now Thompson. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Eason. Clock at 6. Here's Smith, covered by Johnson. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Slim.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Van Vliet against Paul. And the basket by Van Vliet. And here's Paul. 35 seconds left in the game. Pass to Slim. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Şengün. Here's Slim. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's the Rockets now. It's an 18-point game. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going go platinum. Just watch.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.